Let's do it. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Do you trust your accordion is checked luggage? Oh, good questions, Dan. Good morning. Thank you for joining the Accordion Livestream. We'll take an hour and a bit to talk about all things accordion. If you have questions, type them into the chat. I'll read them. If I can answer them, I'll address them. And if not, there's a very helpful chat section. Yeah, I'm Ronan. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to see you. Dan had a good question there, general question to the chat. So you have seen the accordion repair spreadsheet. What a wonderful resource. It was shared on Reddit last week. I sent it out to everyone. Let me know if you need a link. Maybe someone can share the link. When I travel, so I'm going to Palm Springs in the end of January for the retreat, and how I'm bringing the accordion, I don't trust my accordion as checked. I did a video with Martin about how to ship an accordion. I'm sure that checked luggage gets treated with more respect than just general mail, but I take my accordion with me as a carry-on. More than that, though, let me show you. I have a slightly smaller accordion that I take with me, and I don't even put it in its case for fear that the case won't fit and I'll be asked to ship it. So I just wrap this accordion in bubble wrap, and I just leave these out. So through the airport, you'll see me like this, or I'll put this in a cart, and this is with bubble wrap. This is my carry-on item. I don't mind this accordion getting some dings, but again, it just has a little piece of one layer of bubble wrap and a bit of duct tape. Goes through the scanner, and I just carry it with me as though it's a purse or a bag. Yeah, that's how I travel. For bigger accordions, I have seen certain airlines allow you to put it in the overhead bin. Again, I get to the airplane and I put my accordion in the overhead bin. And whoever comes next, I just make sure they don't put anything on the keys. But otherwise, there's nothing wrong with things butting up to it. That's that layer of bubble wrap or even just a piece of cloth. That's how I travel. That's how I travel. I'm sure there are other opinions. Other people have traveled with accordions. Yeah. I've heard so many horror stories about people being separated from their instruments as checked luggage and then seeing it left out in the rain, or seeing the baggage handler do this with an accordion. And that impact, unless you pack your accordion well, is not going to be good news. That's my personal thing that I do. That's how I'm going to travel next month. That's how I've traveled to Toronto before. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say hi to people. Good. Hello, Bill. Good morning. Happy birthday to Louis Bichelle, Milwaukee's Polka King. Happy birthday, Louis. Good afternoon, Emilio. Good to see you. Hello, John Turner from England. Hello, Ernie. Good to see you from San Diego, right? Yes. Christopher. Hello. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Wonderful. I shipped my accordion from Spain to Castelfidardo. Awesome. We don't want to be giving our accordion separation anxiety. Good afternoon from Scotland. Hello, Billy. Hello, Leslie Little. Cool. Wonderful. I had a great user question and I wanted to answer it publicly. I won't reveal who this person is, but yeah, if you can put it under the seat, as long as the airline allows you, as long as there's space. Some accordion cases are a bit too big. Hello, Colin Law. Welcome. So, this question, let me read this question. The subject is, does my accordion need a checkup? Last year I received an accordion for Christmas and a joint present. Wonderful. It's such and such accordion. After receiving the accordion and trying it out, I noticed that while using both the bass keys and the piano keys, the accordion is quieter and seems not to conserve air in the bellows as well. Called up the accordion shop where we got the accordion from, and the person on the phone, who sounded a bit angry, said to use the bass switch to make the bass end quieter. I think there may actually be a hardware issue with the accordion. What should I do? Lots of people, in my mind, people might be getting accordions as birthday gifts or as birthday gifts, as a holiday gift, as a New Year gift, as a Christmas gift. And so I asked this student to send me a video. Student, your accordion is totally fine. There is a section on Accordion Love called volume control on the accordion. Hello, Joe DiTillo. So when you get your accordion, and in the video that my student sent, I'll send this to him afterwards. And yes, Emilio, 100%. I have a video about how to unscrew the left-hand cover and put some cardboard so the left-hand buttons don't move. Hello, Douglas. Here's what happens. This person sent me a video, and I said, can you show me the accordion like this to make sure there's no bellow leak? We don't want the bellow opening like that. Some accordions do. We want just the right hand. That's good volume. We want just the left hand. And this person, the student, what I see is this. There's no problem there. But then when the hands come together, I'm emphasizing, I'm overemphasizing the kind of playing. We see that the words, the melody gets muted. It's like I'm running out of air. So if I'm singing Mary had a little lamb, imagine this is my right hand, imagine this is my left hand. Both are clear. When I sing and clap together, both hands together, it turns to this Mary had a little... Everything gets quieter and muddled. So on Accordion Love, there's a section called volume control on the accordion. We don't have a volume knob, but there are things that we could do when playing that make it better. So the thing I'd like you to do, student, that I'm going to reply to, is let's do a C major waltz. And what I want you to aim towards, I know that you can do it without looking. Right now it's this. It's heavy. It's pa pa. I want it to be pa 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 pa. The pa pa, I want you to touch the bass keys as though they're on fire. So turn it from this to this. Just C major. Ignore the song you're playing. So the pa 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 pa. Now I want you to take. So that's the first step. I want you to be able to do that without thinking. So while you're doing this, just play, look outside, move your right hand, do this, scratch your head. We're going to take our right hand and press a note. And I want you to see the amount of pressure that's needed on the bellows to keep that pa-pa really clear and clean while maintaining the clarity of this note. It's rare that we have a note held that long, but play around with the pressure of the bellows to see what kind of pressure is required to maintain this. It's quite light. And then to add one note, it could get swallowed, so I'm gonna play with a volume control. I'm kind of puffing my chest out, which adds pressure on the bellows. I'm not necessarily... Your exploration should sound like this. Like I'm really pulling. But the idea is when you're playing like this, there's a lot of room for the melody to come through, even on my quietest reed. This is staccato. Those keys are separated so that the melody that you're playing can shine through. Hello, Raphael. Doesn't matter if I have my master sound. As long as it's staccato, this can come through. Right? That's the exercise I want you to do. I'll show you the section on Accordion Love. Screen share, go to accordionlove.com under songs and lessons. I believe it's called volume control. Playing dynamics and volume control. I need to be logged in. When you log in, you'll see that there are lessons about this volume control, and I explain exactly what I'm doing now, but some more ideas about how do I balance the volume of both hands, adding silence, etc. The importance of silence in your playing. All these exercises are really, really useful. Wonderful. I'll stop there. This is a good lesson in general, how to add interest to your playing, how to add dynamics, because dynamics make song interesting. Good. Thank you for your question. I'll say hi. Some other people came, and I see there's discussion about accordion travel. Wonderful. Yes, and let me, there is, to block, oh, the Toppy Pawns. We're doing Moshe Zuchter shipping accordion. Here, the ultimate guide to packing and shipping your accordion. Martin shows us how to put that cardboard in the left hand so that you don't lose your bass buttons inside the holes. And that's us. Good. Wonderful. And the accordion resources are on Reddit. I'll show you. Repair resources. It's there. If someone can share the link, that would be wonderful. Oh, there we go. If someone can share the link, that would be wonderful. I wasn't sharing my screen. That's okay. And yes, Christopher, 100% next time in Toronto, let's jam for sure. Good. A padded gig bag works, 100%. Wonderful. Good. Quite a lot of... Wonderful. I think I'm caught up. I think I'm caught up with the chat. Good. I have no... Do I have no songs in my head? I had a Leonard Cohen song stuck in my head. It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. Famous Blue Raincoat. I'll play it because it's a nice song. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me play it into these microphones. 4 in the morning. I'll mute this guy a little bit. Sorry. Good. Let's do it. Good morning, Didi. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it in G minor. That was a Famous Blue Raincoat by Leonard Cohen. What a nice song. I remember we were playing a gig. What are the beginning lyrics? It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing now just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening, I believe. All through the evening. And my friend and I, Jacques, we were playing a gig. He's a violin player. And we were playing the song. And we were on Clinton Street playing a gig in Toronto. I don't know if it was the end of December. It wouldn't have been the end of December. But it was beautiful, those moments. Yeah. And I remember, I could share stories. Jacques is still a performing violin player. He's, again, wonderful, Juno nominated. And Jacques had just gotten a bicycle. He'd gotten a bicycle, and he knew how to ride a bicycle, but he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to start to ride my bike. And so he rode to his parents' house, which was like a half-hour ride. And then, yes, I will address that question, Rika. Thank you. So he started to ride his bike longer and longer distances. And I remember we got a gig. And the gig was, let's say, Saturday night at 8 p.m. And on Wednesday, he said, hey, Ronan, I'm going to ride my bike to Montreal. Toronto to Montreal is a long distance. 400 kilometers, I want to say. Let's see, Toronto to Montreal. Toronto to Montreal distance. 540 kilometers. And this is someone who had a little mountain bike and a lot of determination. And so Wednesday, Jacques leaves to Montreal, or whenever it was, leaves to Montreal. And I remember calling him like, hey, Jacques, the gig is Saturday tomorrow. Are you coming? Yep, I'll be there. And I'm like, okay, he'll take a train or whatever. And so Friday afternoon, Jacques' like, hey, I'm leaving Montreal. But the idea was Jacques had ridden his bicycle to the gig that, I think the day before. There was some sort of physical feat that seemed so impossible. And I remember being at the gig at 7:30, and here comes Jacques with his violin on his back. Maybe had a little trailer, but he'd ridden 500 something kilometers. He looked really skinny from all that riding that he was doing. And we played a gig with a violin on his back. We should ask Jacques how that is. But yeah, Jacques is just, there's so many stories like this about Jacques. He's superhuman in that way, and a beautiful, wonderful violin player. Good, and it was a wonderful gig. So, leather lube needed for arched valve leathers. Does such a trick exist? My efforts all failed so far. Maybe starch and press. Good question. I don't know. Accordion Revival and Accordion Revival might help. So an intro to the song, Rika. I started to do my bass work, right? But it seemed too thin. So I know the 5 chords of the song: G minor, E flat, C minor, D minor. Right? So do I just start? It's 4 in the morning, end of December. That seemed to, after talking for so long, it seemed like, it's not special enough. So that was like a moving doina. My right hand played the chords, G minor, E flat, and I'm keeping that G minor. C minor, I'm keeping that G minor. D minor, I'm keeping that E there. There's no logic to it, it just sounds nice. I could have kept the G minor up here. It's kind of like letting people settle into their seats after a 5-minute, 10-minute introduction. A doina would have been this. So what we did before was a doina where the right hand kept a chord and the left hand started the rhythm. Right? A moving doina, a doina in general, on Accordion Love songs and lessons, we have something called a doina. And I believe it's in the lesson called Song Beginnings. How do we start songs? Doina. There are a few ways of starting songs. Right? If we were singing, it'd be different. But let's talk about a doina. A doina, I kind of want to guide you through the lesson. There are lots of things to say about a doina. A doina is a sustained chord, and I keep it sustained while I speak to people and introduce the song and start doing wisps of a scale. A moving doina, all doinas, most doinas are moving. This is a doina with a left hand rhythm. But I'm not playing the melody yet. What I was doing with my right hand was just sustaining those chords. I might do it twice. December, I'm calling you now just to see if you're better. Writing you now. Lin Yi, congratulations, you start out with a button accordion. This is accordion clapping, well done. A doina doesn't fit always. Wonderful, Rika, I'm happy it clicked. Good morning, Anna. Awesome, congratulations on your new button accordion. May it serve its purpose. May it enrich your life and those around you. Wendy, there is a picture of me on a bicycle with an accordion. This might be a live stream for sharing some stories. I lived in Toronto for a long time. I lived in Toronto downtown, and I would play accordion gigs. And before I had, even when I had a car and when I had motorcycles, I needed a way to carry the accordion. There are famous stories of me and my accordion. I would keep my accordion in suitcase on the back of my bicycle. I kept two accordions that way, my little old red one and my white one. Oh, and some other ones too. But the idea is in Toronto there are sidewalks and things, and so the accordion would bounce. And one time I went over a bridge on the way home quickly, as bicycle riders tend to do, and the thing wasn't attached well, and the accordion went like that, and it flew off the bicycle down a ravine. Wonderful, not a great idea. Hello, William. Another time the accordion bounced off when I jumped a curb and flew across Yonge Street in Toronto, and I lost some keys. Oh, I lost these buttons. If you remember, the red accordion had some of these buttons pulled off. That's how that happened. So I thought I need a better way. So I got a backpack, an accordion backpack. But then my back would be sweaty when I rode to play, so that wasn't a good idea. So I thought, hey, I walk around with my accordion this way. I would take my bicycle on the subway sometimes. And so I thought, let me sit on the bicycle like this. And you start to ride a bicycle, and that's okay. My legs are pedaling. And I thought, okay, I could hold on to the handlebar with one hand, and I could do this. And I don't encourage anyone to do this, but especially my mom isn't listening today. I would remove my right hand. And it brought such a sense of relaxation while I was riding, and I wasn't sweating, and there were stretches of road where I could do that safely. Again, do not do this. It's a dangerous, stupid thing to do. But I was in my 20s, and so that's what I did. I would ride around the city of Toronto, downtown Toronto. I got very, very good at riding without hands while playing accordion. So much so that we started in a bicycle band. My friend Justin played a melodica. He had a melodica on his handlebars, much smarter, with the thing to his mouth, the little pipe, and so he could ride safely and play melodica. And I would ride like this, and we did a few performances while riding. Yeah, I still do that. I don't ride bicycle as much, but we still do that. Yes, I think my mom maybe did know about the accordion driving stunts, but yeah, I don't encourage it. But it was so relaxing and therapeutic to just ride, and this papa while riding is beautiful. Good morning, William. Good morning, Anna. Yeah, and Rika, that one chord playing over the next one. Sometimes there's a full chord that you can keep over a lot of one right hand chord that you can keep as the chords change. Not always possible, but maybe one key. Like for klezmer, D major klezmer, maybe that A from the D will work well. Maybe even the C and the A. Right? It's like a moving doina. Good. To study, I followed the book Méthode d'Accordion. I knew the book also from your forum. It's not hard to get both the button accordion and the book in Montreal. Wonderful. Ligny, congratulations. Wonderful. Haha, good. I was in Toronto for a couple of days at the start of December, and I was impressed by how many people were still riding bikes. It makes sense to commute the city with bicycles. For sure, I was a year-round bicycle rider. Not only that, I was a year-round. It feels weird to share personal stories, but I think it's okay. Sorry, I'm just lowering the volume of that. I started to ride a scooter and then upgraded to a motorcycle. And so I also needed a way to carry my accordion and sometimes clothes for gigs. And so I got a motorcycle with a sidecar. I had two. Good morning, Susan. I had two motorcycles with sidecars, a BMW and a Ural. But the motorcycle would have that was one way of carrying the accordion. And my old clarinet player would have. Again, these are unsafe things to do. Obviously, on a motorcycle, I always kept hands on the road, full gear. But in the sidecar, my clarinet player, Mike Landoni, would be able to have the accordion and play accordion while riding the motorcycle sidecar. Again, I don't encourage anyone to do this. It's distracting to other drivers, but it was a lot of fun. And one other story is my violin player. Is that true? Yes, 100%. A few times we were right around Toronto. My bicycle had a trailer, and so I would ride the bicycle. It was harder with Jacques, the violin player, playing in the trailer through Toronto's Annex neighborhood. Wonderful things to do. I don't think I would do it now, but a lot of fun. Maybe in a parade. That's wonderful. You're with your granddaughters this morning, Susan. Wonderful. Yes, there is a unicycling bagpiper in Portland, Oregon. Right? Stay Weird, Portland. Dan, that is a wonderful idea. Good morning, Lynn. Good evening from India. How are you, Moshe? I am good, my Lind. Thank you for asking. Let's do more songs. I don't have songs in mind. Do I have a song list? Let's see, a randomized song list. Who is that? Set lists. I'm looking for a spreadsheet with song lists. Set lists for Weltmeister. Let's do... Dee-da-da-dee-da-dee-da. When I did the Weltmeister Wednesdays, I actually had a set list. I don't know if I followed it. Yiddish mazurka we haven't done in a really long time. Italianska we haven't done in a long time. Eufen Propchik. Well, we'll figure it out. Good. Good afternoon from Scotland. Hello, play the Scottish Auld Lang Syne. Let's do Auld Lang Syne as well. I might play the version from the ending of Sex and the City. I don't know what it is, but I'll do both versions. Playing on a horseback, a lot of yeah. So we'll do we'll start off with Yiddish mazurka because we haven't done it in a really long time. Yeah, that was the other Old Lang Syne. Yeah, no, Ivan Popchik, you're right. That's wonderful. You played it, Rika. I know you play it, Rika, too. Thank you. Thank you for the request. Thank you, Emilio, for the donation. Yeah, beautiful songs. Accordion repair, I do not know, William. My topsy is sprung off for no apparent reason. I replaced it, but it's only temporary. I don't know. Accordion Revival, the website, might be able to help, William. And that spreadsheet that I shared has accordion. Oh, you're in the UK. Has accordion repair shops, but in North America. That one C major, it's an E minor. It's beautiful. For all very nice song. Let's play more music. When I don't know what songs to play, I go to Accordion Love. I find a section that I would like to play. Some North American songs, some European songs. We played a bunch of these. Oh, Blue Wagon. Gulu Boy Wagon. Let's play that. Do dee da 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 dee 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 da da. La da 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 da. Do dee da 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 dee da da. Da 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 da. In the Hall, the Mountain King. I got a new toy, a new keyboard, and I'm thinking in my head how to play with it with the accordion, and I'm looking at Radiohead. It's a Juno. It's a keyboard, but it has an arpeggiator, and an arpeggiate. I realized I'm speaking and no one can hear me. Sorry, I didn't turn my volume up after. I have a new keyboard, and it has an arpeggiator. That's not the arpeggiator. Arpeggiator, God bless you, Mary Gentleman, is a beautiful one. Maybe we'll leave the keyboard till the end. I was looking at Radiohead's No Surprises, and I'm trying to see if there's a common chord that I could just hold down while playing accordion. And it might be an F major, but that B flat minor, we'll figure it out. Let's do Gulu Boy Wagon to In the Hall of the Mountain King to God Bless You, Merry Gentlemen, with that beautiful bass walk down. Let's start with God Bless You, Merry Gentlemen. We'll figure it out. Sorry, we lost it at the end there, but that was God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Let's do Blue Wagon to In the Hall of the Mountain King. What a beautiful request. Thank you, Wendy. So, yeah, beautiful walk. Then it doesn't have to be... Hello, Lul de Foc, YT. It could be as simple as da 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 da. It's very similar to, thank you, Rhea. Very similar to It's 4 in the morning, the end of December, writing you now just to see if you're better. Very similar to Famous for Raincoat. Goluboy Vagon. Should we do a loop? It feels like this needs, there. It just needs that. This is like a song with a train on it. Yeah, it needs banana and shaker. Is this on? Check. It's hitting -20. Oh, the gain. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I hope I remember the song. One, two, three, four. You know what I want to try? Everything seems very muted. Is it my voice? Is it this microphone? It should be okay. That reminds me of the Grand Budapest Hotel. How does it go? There are 3 chords. Right? I think it's that. Let's try it again. Da 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 da. adjusted a bit. I think the audio's okay. That one's left hand. This one is right hand. The gain. Yeah. I didn't know that Christmas song that you were asking about before. Oh, in the Hall of the Mountain King. Let's do in the Hall of the Mountain King. This is just too good to not play with it. I'm sorry. It was too slow and then too fast. This is where practice. This is where practice needs to happen. Crow Historian. I have a bunch of free resources about learning accordion. By ear is one thing to do. You bought the banana shaker. Congratulations. The banana shaker. Go to accordionlove.com. You can sign up for free lessons too. If you click free resources, there is a resource called Ear Training Exercises without accordion sheet music. Do these exercises. Start off with this. Don't just do ear training exercises though. The point of ear training exercises is to get what you hear connected to what you play, but that has to come along with knowledge of chords, with still need scales. Yes, Lynn, a loop pedal can be slowed down once it's recorded. That control is not easy to do with my feet. I'm sure I can program it, but there's a tempo that I could tap. So yes, 100%. It's there. I don't use it well. I'm sure I could take the tap tempo button to one of my foot switches. So I could do like, this is the normal, da 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 da, and then I could do increase or decrease. It's all programmable. I haven't done that because it would be a good idea. I just, like any tool, I know I brought myself up to speed so I could play, but now it requires opening the manual, looking through YouTube videos, and I haven't played around with that recently. I did want to try and do accordion and keyboard with that arpeggiator. Let's see what happens. They look large jumps on your left hand. Oh, so the biggest jumps are just... Oh, I realize I'm not showing my... There we go. Those jumps are just E to F to E. I do a full... Right? You can get away with a half-step bass jump. But I want that pa. On Accordion Love, if we do a half-step bass jump. Half-step bass jumps, there we go. I show a video of how to do that. That was young and smiley. Yeah. I like the... Just because I want that. Otherwise you could do... Just like in Mariner's Revenge. Oh, or you could do... Let's try the arpeggiator. Oh, it's going up and down. It's okay. We won't be able to replicate No Surprises perfectly, but... It can work. Awesome. Hello, Adrian. But I won one more. We'll try it. I'm not sure. Thank you, Rika. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work for a live stream. I think we'll do a live stream next Sunday. And Adrian, 100% those woodwork restoration videos, those skilled crafts people will get you every time. 100%. I'm not a skilled crafts person, but I do watch people's working, and it's wonderful, and they're beautiful. I just wanted to go back to that North American British section. Tida. Ooh, "Oh to My Family" by the Cranberries. Beautiful song. Let's do that. Do 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 do. major. Sorry, this song could do with some reverb and a banana. 1, 2, let me clear the last loop. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that works. Hello, Raven. You, Buscus. 1, 2, 3. right, very good. That was what was that? Ode to My Family? Yeah, that was Ode to My Family by the Cranberries. Thank you. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you for the kind donation. Can I play the Blue Danube Waltz? I don't know it well. I don't know it well. I don't know it well. Overlapping recorders are the best thing in the world. I'm going to share a song. I almost never share songs. Songs that I've listened to. There's a beautiful song, and it's worth getting a copyright strike for. Liked songs. It's on my Spotify liked list, which is rare. Oh, this is it. It's, how do I share this? Let's see. Is this it? It has some great overlapping recorders. No, that's not it. Oh, this is it. It's like a kind of Baroque. I'll share this. But the song has like a bunch of surprises. And then they add harmony. This is the song. There we go. Could be Tin Whistle. There's a beautiful tambourine rhythm. Is that true? The song is going places. But then the biggest surprise of the song comes when you think it's over. Tin whistle. Tin flute. And you think the song is over, kind of spoil the surprise. The greatest song. And they bring back the overlapping recorders. I think this is one. This for me is up there with like Bohemian Rhapsody. You know how the song goes places, or Radiohead's Paranoid Android. I don't even know what the song is called, but every time I listen to it, it goes places. Overlapping recorders. It has banana. It has tambourine. What else could you ask for? That's the live stream for today. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the donations. They're very kind. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Share with whatever you may know about diatonic. Diatonic, I don't know. I don't know diatonic, Rhea. Chromatic was the chromatic button was easy because it was just learning one new thing. A new right-hand scale. The squeezing in and out was not complicated. I don't have a harmonica here with me, but I believe that with a diatonic accordion, the mechanism of producing sound. This isn't a C going in and out. This is a C. This is a D. This is an E. This is an F. So I think it's more. I haven't tried it either. Oh, I have tried it, I think. I've tried children's diatonics. So I don't have experience with it. Thank you. I don't read Cyrillian. I don't read that alphabet. I'm sorry. But yeah, Thank you for the questions. I'll share my email in the end. If you have any questions, send me an email. There's a free trial to Accordion Love always. You could see how I teach. You could learn with me on accordionlove.com. There's a free 3-day trial. You can cancel at any time and get access to me whenever you need. Anyways, thank you. I hope to see you next week. Next week is Christmas Eve morning, which should be fine. I think we'll have a live stream next week. Martin can play 2 or 3 songs on the diatonic. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Happy Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates. Happy holidays. I hope you're able to get rest. Stay healthy. I'll hope to see you next week. Bye-bye. How do we end the live stream? There we go. End stream.